After all the excitement of our summer market, this week we decided to focus on just one room. And I'm going to share with you which room we chose and what we've been up to in today's video. But before we get to that, don't forget, if you've not subscribed to our Ladysmith Manor Diaries YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button to ensure that you see all our videos first, because we've got some exciting things coming soon. So the big question is, which room did we choose to work on this week? Well, we chose to work on the dining room. Now, if you've been following us for a while, you'll know that we actually started some work in the dining room a little while ago, but we haven't actually got very much finished. So this week we have been working on some big transformations in this space because there's lots to do, but we wanted to get the different aspects of the room finished. And this week we started with the floor. The floor is all sanded and it's come up really well. There's definitely some patches which just shows the wear that it's had over the years, and we've just done a little bit on the edges. You can see that we're just got to do some hand sanding along the edges and just on some of the sections in the centre that have just got a little bit of unevenness, so it's not sanded quite as beautifully as we'd like, and then it will be ready for stay. With the floor sanded, it was time to turn our attention to the ceiling. It's time for the old chandeliers in the dining room to come down. And we have a debate over these lights because I don't like them, but Stephen actually thinks they're okay. So we have our laser line for both of these, and we're now putting up our ceiling rose, our first ceiling rose for the dining room. So these are the chandeliers that we are putting in the dining room. Stephen is just wiring everything up, ready to go up. But I've actually had them here on my chandelier construction frame that Stephen made me for quite a while. You'll remember it's probably over a year since we purchased these, and they've been sitting waiting to go up, and this week they are finally going up in the dining room. And I'm so pleased because they're just so unique. Each of these crystals I had to put on by hand. That took me a while, but they're just very different, and I think they're going to be a really nice talking point for the dining room. So our first chandelier is up and it's looking so fantastic with the seed rose as well. Just the two combinations, it's so unique and so different, which is one of the reasons I love it. And I think it's perfect for the dining room. So we have one more to go up. Just over here, the ceiling roses already, and then we will have two that sit in this space looking just fantastic. I love the shape and the patterns the light reflects onto the ceiling, and even in the daylight now when I'm just showing you here, it looks so pretty. I have a question for you about our dining room floor. Now it's sanded and looking beautiful, we've got to choose a stain that goes on the floor. And Stephen and I have been talking about this all week, and we've put on the floor two sample colours. One is lighter, one is darker, and we're trying to decide which is the best colour for our dining room floor. And so I'm going to ask you, which one do you think is the better colour? The darker colour on the right or the lighter colour on the left? So send us a message, comment below, and let us know what you think. Which colour do you think would look best? And then next week we will reveal which colour we've decided on. We actually like both colours, but it's deciding which is going to be best for this room, and we'd love to know what you think. So these are the two stains that we are deciding on. We have our darker espresso on the right, We have our lighter kind of oak color on the left. And we're looking at which one we think works better with this lovely green that we have on the wall and in this space that will be the dining room. The other thing to consider in this room is our gorgeous chandeliers, which has the dark color, and all our trim and crown molding and ceiling roses in this really pretty off-white. So we have the green, the off-white, and the dark in the chandelier, but which color should we put on the floor? So I'm just working on the first coat for the window trim in the dining room. And we've chosen this lovely creamy off-white that really complements the green that we have on the walls. And it's going to need a couple of coats, but I'm just doing the first coat to get, even the first coat, it completely transforms this room because the window frames and trim were all painted in a dark green. And this room, although it's got 4 windows, it actually is quite dark at times. And so just brightening up these window trims and the windows, I've taken the sash out and I've got that in the other room that I am repairing and painting, and then that will be put back in. But just having the lighter color on the trim just makes such a difference. So I'm excited to see this all finished. Obviously, like I say, I'll need a second coat, but already it's looking just really lovely. So the windows have both been painted. The one on the right has had 1 coat, the one on the left has had 2 coats, but the color is just really lovely. I still have to go around and do my cutting in with my green to make the edges nice and neat, but it really has made a difference to this space and to the windows, and it's just really made it so much lighter. The other thing that's really interesting about these windows is that on the top windows, you can see it's got this, looks like the pattern in the glass, and most people think that's what it is until you get very close and you discover that it's actually a plastic film that has been put onto the glass and is now all peeling off. So we are going to be removing all that and cleaning those windows up to make them look a little bit more neat and tidy. I don't know about you, but I am loving this weather. It is so warm and sunny. It is just beautiful. I'm taking every opportunity I can to get outside. So I just brought my tea outside for a few minutes. But next week, join us again because you will be able to see the other chandelier up in our dining room. And we will also be showing you what the stain looks like. Once we've decided which stain is best, and I would love to hear from you, so if you have an idea of which of the stains you think would be best in our dining room, make sure you leave a comment or message us because we'd love to hear your thoughts, and we will then reveal which stain we actually used on the floor and what it all looks like put together. So I am excited. I love these weeks when there's big transformations, when we're doing finishing touches and painting and staining, because you can really see the difference from before and after. So we're going to have some more exciting before and after next week. So I will see you back here next week. Enjoy this beautiful weather and the sunshine, and I'll see you here for the next episode of the Ladysmith Manor Diaries.